Hello, how are you doing today? This is brand new for me. I'm trying out something new a little bit more, but I just wanted to go live just for a moment and ask you this question. Do you have a game plan for Thanksgiving? Now, as a health coach, that generally means what are my plans for the meal? But let me ask you this. What are your plans for the stress? What are your plans for the people that sometimes you only see once a year because you only need to see them once a year? You've got 7 days to get things set, to have your intention set. I believe that if you answer the question before the question is asked, you will be successful and you will be able to move forward and come out of the other side of an event like this feeling empowered. Even if your choices are to go outside the parameters of what you've been doing, you may say, you know what, David, it's the one day a year that I'm going to eat too much, or it's the one day a year I'm going to drink a little bit. You know what? That's you. But what I am saying is take some time right now. Get your piece of paper if you need to, write it down, and decide what is it you're going to do on Thanksgiving. Because let me tell you something. If you take the time, if you stop what you're doing and don't just go with the flow right now, but just stop what you're doing and set your intentions, you can be successful. You can find the things that you need to find. You can do the things you need to do to prep. I'll give you an example. So as a health coach, I typically eat lean and green meals. That means lean meats, green vegetables. But can I tell you, there's a whole host of recipes that are Thanksgiving related. And I'll put them, for those of you that are watching on Facebook or LinkedIn, I'll put some examples in the comments. But there's actual recipes that have a Thanksgiving flair that are not going to get me off track. So I can prepare, I can get with my wife and we can prepare and say, you know what, we're going to make these dishes. We're going to eat the turkey because it's a lean meat, and we're going to make these dishes as the side so that we can be fully present and fully engaged and not feel like we're missing out, not feeling like we're telling them, oh no, I can't do that. Don't tell me what you can't do. Show me what you can do. And so we will go in prepared. And you know what happens? So many times we've done this now over the last 4 years. So many people want to try what we're eating to see if it is as good as their Thanksgiving dinner. And sometimes it is, and sometimes it isn't. That's the beauty of it. We all taste things differently depending on where we are in this life. But let me ask you this: how do you respond after a meal like that? When you're sitting around and you're talking and things come up, have you decided that you're going to engage in that kind of talk? Or have you decided that you're going to elevate above that? That you're going to be the type of person that isn't engaging in the family gossip, or isn't engaging in the work gossip, or isn't engaging in the negativity, but that you've set yourself aside? Maybe the way you set yourself aside is setting a time limit. Maybe you're like, okay, why in the world would we spend more than 2 hours in this environment? And you set the times and you say, before you ever go, hey guys, we're going to be there at 1, but we'll have to leave by 3 because we have another engagement. Now, my other engagement may be, I've got to get out of the drama circle. So again, you have a week. You have 1 week right now. Good morning, Dwight. Good to see you, my friend. Still learning the new setup here, but that's a whole nother story. You don't get to see behind the scenes. Go in with a plan. Go in with a plan. That's why I'm coming on 1 week out, because I want you to take that time to go in with a plan of how you're going to navigate this one. And then go through it. And then review. And then decide what the next thing's going to be. Maybe the next plan you got to come up with is for a holiday party, or the next plan you have to come up with is for Christmas, or New Year's, or Super Bowl Sunday, or there's all these things that you're always going to have things coming up that could get you off track from where you want to be physically, emotionally, financially. But if you go in with a plan and you do your dead level best to work that plan, you will succeed. And at the very least, you'll do better than you would have without a plan. God bless.